I'll do challenges later, I guess. Maybe I could go looking for the pearl in Rivulet. That is pretty tempting. What in the world was that spawn? Well, welcome back everybody to another not episode of Rain World, and this is live, coming at you live. I am live, the words I'm saying are being said live and not live. This is kind of crazy. Chat is not on screen, but I'll read them if I want. Okay, chat says, hello YouTube. That's what they say. But wait, this is going onto YouTube. Probably. Well, not this. It's not. This isn't going to be like an episode. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I mean, this is all assuming I get the pearl. Now, to be fair, I'm Rivulet, so this is insane. What direction do I go? Because you guys can lead me here. You have my full permission. Go to the heart. You're overestimating my ability to know how to get to the heart. This is kind of funny doing this in the middle of Spearmaster because I've kind of seen all this not flooded. I mean, I don't know if I remember like rooms specifically. Definitely know where this is because if I go, there's going to be a shelter up here. Well, not up here, but to the left and then down and then a little to the right. There's a shelter, which I guess I'll take because that's closer, I think. If I manage to jump up in the room as a shortcut, yeah, I think this is the room I literally said that in my Spearmaster episode. Because I saw there's a way up. Is there like the way up here explicitly, or is it like a secret? Isn't that basically how I get to Neural Terminus? Whoa. Okay. That was kind of an accident. Can I... Is this possible? No, it's definitely doable. Definitely. Hold on 1 second. Nope. Hold on. I'm probably just gonna go around, but honestly at this point I'm probably just gonna die. Can I just go past you? I noticed that like I almost don't seem to lose air at all as Rivulet. Like, I don't know if I've ever run out of air as Rivulet if I don't press like my jump key. Okay, well now this is... So now I feel like I'm losing air. Yeah, and I'm gonna die to that guy. Oh. That was weird. See, there's like some solid, but there's a lot more hanging there. So it looks like there's a lot more up there than there is. Oh. Well, there's a lot writing on this. Make sure the gravity's on. No! No! Oh wait, hold on. I actually can get up here. The question is, can I like wall jump into the centralness? Well, now that I know it's possible, I kind of just want to keep trying. At this point, try backflip storage. I mean, that could work too. Y'all will have to teach me what to do for that. Wait, run the same way I do for backflip, then while turning around, grab the pole. Instead of jumping, you grab, yeah. Okay. I've done this before by like accident. So that's a backflip. Oh, that totally would have gotten me in. I've done this by accident before. You know what? We'll just try this. Okay, that could have... A spear definitely could take me up there. Can I just exit this cycle and hope there's a new spear? I've only ever done this by accident. Oh! Well, that was by accident. Oh! Excuse me? Excuse me? Huh. That surprised me. Well, shit, I don't have any food. Ah! Okay, well, there's food here. So that's good. Okay, well, I have all the food I need. And now you get to experience live the stress of me needing to find a shelter, or otherwise I'm gonna have to try that again. I guess it just floods over here. I'm not in danger of the rain. Someone tell me where. I think I gotta go up. Right? Close the shelter down. Okay, never mind. My life is in your hands. It is definitely not my fault if I die this cycle. There's nothing that could happen that would make it my fault. Why is there rain down here? That scares me. The room down from the underwater vertical room. Oh my goodness, you were right. Yay! Is that a moving thing here? Oh, wait, no! I'm an idiot. What is this music? I definitely didn't hear this before. Aquaphobia. This guy, I learned... I actually had 0 experience with this person before. This kind of guy. I feel like its tentacles can come for me. Wait a second. Okay, I was gonna hope that that could electrocute you. Yeah. Oh. I fed it. I forgot, feeding it is a viable possibility. I fed it, I ate like half of it. That's kind of funny though. I didn't get the food from it, but I ate half of it. Yeah, this is definitely feeling right. Now I'm gonna have to remember where I'm going. Okay, this is just like a cool room. I'm pretty sure up is still the way to go. Surely up here is... Oh, it's feeling more right, at least. What the hell? I thought this would take me to the top. Well, now I gotta find a different way up there? Maybe this will take me to the top. Nope, this is gonna take me further left. Oh, well, this isn't actually all that bad. There's also electrical activity going on, which is a great sign. Is that what these things are supposed to be, these poles? They're supposed to communicate with each other? Pass current? Okay, now I've made it. It's very bright and sunny, though. Ooh! Apologies, I am far too distracted by Pearl. My Pearl senses are going off. Okay, well, you know what? I am going to save here, just because I want to. This shelter's cool. Huh! Yes, I did it. Hello. Fucking die. Sorry. I'm in a mood. Okay, never mind. Fucking take my food. I decided to be nice. Ah! 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 Fucking die, actually. I don't care about you. I'm just here for my food. Well, not my food, my pearl! Sorry, I eat pearls. Unironically, I kinda do. I nom nom nom. Nom 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 for my tum. Hiya! Pearl! And now I gotta get back to a shelter. That was fun. Yeah. That was still crazy that I actually got up there. I still don't know how I did it. My last Rivulet pearl. Where'd I go? Goodness, the gravity is so crazy here. Oh, you seem busy. Oh, you're looking at me. What in the... You're like spying on me. Where am I in that picture? That's not my good angle. Oh, little archaeologist. Hello. What the hell? I haven't seen that screen before. I've seen something like it with one of Five Pebbles things before, though. A new gift for me, little archaeologist. This feels quite familiar to me. Did you extract this from my memory conflux? Probably. It's a large batch of my personal notes and research. It details my 790-second karmic inversion loop simulation. That's where the breakdown of a karmic field's typical bimodal distribution of sensory perception begins. Begins to... I can't remember. I'm sorry, little creature. Could you please just put this pearl back where you found it? Oh. Is it because... Now I'm confused. Why can you not remember because I removed this from your memory? Is that what's up? Alright, I'm gonna have to read that again. That's a lot of simulations, though. Well, I'm gonna add this to my pile. Let's see, we got 3 yellow pearls. Oh, and I can get a 5 pebbles. Wait. It's not a 5 pebbles transcription. That's not 5 pebbles. Okay. Let me read this again. This feels quite familiar to me. Did you extract this from my memory conflux? Probably. It's a large batch of my personal notes of research. Karmic inversion loop. So the breakdown of a karmic field's typical bimodal distribution of sensory perception. Huh. Okay, so not a lot of info I get off of this, obviously. Does make me interested about karma, though, because it's being used as a term scientifically. Bimodal distribution of sensory perception? Goodness gracious, what does this mean? This is like so nothing, but so like, I mean, the only thing I can think, like only topic I can think of it could be related to with karmic fields is we have karma, like as slugcats. See, you're at the bottom, you're at X, you're at that, you're at that, you're at that. And then also there are like karma gates, obviously. Gates are locked by karma. So the existence of karmic field, my first thought is probably people have those. Interesting. Well, it's in my collections now. If we're campaign hopping, there's Gourmand. That is a good point, actually. I just did that with Rivulet, except it's going to be insanely easier with Gourmand. I don't know if I said the last time I opened Gourmand, but I am pretty aware, like, I'm missing stuff on the top. Like, I didn't do the top of my food bar here. I just have to go after... Oh goodness, Gourmand's going to be so slow in comparison. So if I remember correctly, in my Gourmand playthrough, I found the pearl, and I already had the cycle I successfully went forward. I didn't touch the pearl. I remember the reason why. It's because I have this one, which is from Sky Islands and is the pearl where 5 pebbles and looks to the moon are doing their thing. I think that's what that pearl is, at least. And I already had that one on me, and I decided, like, oh, if I go to looks to the moon, I'll get that one done first. So that's why I was like, oh, I already have a pearl, so I won't get that. And I mean, at least I went up here that one last time. I'm gonna need... Shit! Okay. Outer Waste is probably not accessible in Spearmaster, is what I'm thinking. Ah! Nope, nope, no, 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 no. Wait, is Sunken Pier not a... Wait, now I'm confused. Is Sunken Pier part of the Outer Expanse? There's a cool thing I can craft. Yeah, I'm aware. I can craft a rarefaction cell if I get void fluid and, you know, some materials. Oh, I'm just kidding. That would be crazy, though. Rarefaction cell in Gourmand, I can just craft that. I could just build myself an iterator. Okay, no more leeches on me. I'm still good on food. Outer Expanse. Don't know what that is. Goodness, I just need a shelter. Okay, shelter somewhere over here, right? Right? I don't think I've actually been over here. So this is technically new to me. Oh, look! A blue thing. How beautiful. There's some berries up there. I don't know how I'm going to be able to... Sometimes there are things in Rain World I look at and I see and I just say, I don't know how you're supposed to get that. Like in the beginning of Survivor, there's 2 berries in like the second room you go to. And you almost can never go back there. Like almost ever. And they're so high up, you can't get there in Survivor. Here's the thing about Rain World. Sometimes in life, there are berries you can't eat. And everybody has to learn that lesson. Oh goodness, he gets tired so fast. No! There's... okay, well, you know what? Hashtag get owned. I just don't know if I'm gonna be able to get there as Gourmand. I have a spear now, though. So I could do a spear jump, which I might have to do here. Oh goodness. I felt the sheer impact of that. I'm like a missile. You put Gourmand in a cannon? That's terrifying. That would be the perfect way to get to a shelter. Which works for me. Oh gosh, it's been so long since I've done Gourmand. Okay. Well, here I am now. Got a nice, big, cozy little shelter. Yeah, there's actually a lot of places I never went as Gourmand. Also, I will note, I'm actually somehow only on cycle 46. Probably could use a mushroom here. Shoot. Also, I'm gonna say, can I just say, in my fucking defense with Spearmaster, I thought I was gonna have to use a normal spear to crack it open, because in every campaign, a normal spear cracks these open. I knew I'd have to use my special spears on them. It didn't make sense to me why It doesn't crack open with regular spears. Oh, hi, scavengers. Here, you can have this pearl. I just gave him a pearl. Guys, I'm a genius. I gave him a pearl. This is a pearl I've already read in a different playthrough, so you can have it. Ow! What did I do? What the hell? What am I witnessing? What was that? A scavenger got exploded, I think. Ooh, music. I love music. It's so crazy how music influences your mood, because I was just about to say, wow, this is really peaceful, like, me and Gourmand here, but I'm like, wait, I wasn't thinking this 2 seconds ago. It's the music turned on, and now suddenly I'm like, wow, this is a really peaceful stream, guys. Glad I'm doing this. It's so just peaceful. They're manufacturing emotion! I was stressed! I feel like this would have been a lot harder for me if I've learned a lot about movement since I've last did Gourmand. I actually haven't been down that way much. Or down and to the left. Down and to the right is where I've been. As much as I'd like to explore outer... I feel like I want to explore outer waste as like monk or something. There is gonna be like a scavenger toll kind of. And I'll still have a passage. I still don't know how far oh, hello. Those lizards right there though, those big chunky and tough ones, they're like the Gourmand of lizards, I feel like. They're even like the same color. It's like we're cousins. Wait a second. Oh wait, hold on. Sorry, I was distracted. I'm like, cause like where I'm trying to go is like right under me, but there's nowhere on this screen I can get there. I think if I jump off here, that's death. And all that notwithstanding, a lizard has just threatened my existence. And I've fallen. Oh wait, I'm an idiot. I figured it out. Thank you. Someone in the chat said it right as I figured it out. Yes. I like, let the record show, for those that didn't see this part of the playthrough, I killed enough scavengers that I made myself like a spear ladder to get up there. But that was my plan. I got like 3 of them or something. It was crazy. I mean, I like the scavengers now, but it's because I didn't see enough. I didn't notice I could go right. Nowadays, I would have like looked more at this, but you see how many spears I have here? There was a bit of I had a bit of an issue, as you can tell. The saint, the hell? What did I do the saint for? I forget the saint. The saint in this shelter, I don't know. Yeah, that's a good point. Hello. I ask for safe passage. Where do you go from here? Genuinely, is there a way up? I'm definitely not about to get shot at by 100,000 scavengers. Run off. Huzzah. And now we go past here and not... And don't die. Wait a second. No! The one thing that I will never like the scavengers for, even when I like them... I don't believe in the surrendering of... I'm ideologically against the scavengers blocking off land and... like tolls. Like it's not like they're not the government. It's like taxes, but like what do I get out of it? What was that? What was that? I just don't know what the scavengers are providing per se. They're just like they're a government, but bad. Can I just like wait till they're calm and then run by? Okay, well, whatever the secret is. Oh shoot, whatever the secret is, the scavengers are still after me. I'm pretty sure I just go up and then left. You get to pass through and for them to not kill you, I think that's a fair trade. I mean, yeah, but you only get to do that after like, you're only doing that because they're threatening you in the first place. That's what I'm saying. I'm going a bit deeper ideologically here. You know? It's not a fair deal if a robber breaks into my house, puts a gun to my head, gives me all your money, and I give him all my money, and I get to live. Like, I'm still being robbed. And I'm just keeping my life. I already could have had my life if he didn't put a gun to my head. And threaten it, you know? That's, you know. That's all I'm saying. That was a mistake. Oh shoot, I didn't even see you there. Okay, I'm just gonna pretend to not have noticed the toll. You can't punish me for my ignorance of the law. Oh, hello, Nettie. I'm revisiting Gourmand for the Pearl and Sunken Pier, which I think is right there. And I was just here. Gosh. Oh gosh, I hate this. Ugh! Ugh! I'm sorry. I don't want to dangle precariously over the edge anymore. Oh, I'm sorry. I am so stressed out right now. Yeah, most of the stream so far was, well, it was me doing Safari mode and then Rivulet, but now I'm just doing, I'm seeing whatever the heck this has on it. Gosh, I was so stressed out from that. I'm going into my regions. I haven't actually gone that many places in Gourmand. This is all I've been. Which of these is the closest to? Is Chimney Canopy is the closest to, or not Chimney Canopy, Shaded Citadel. Well, that's the thing I should check is how close am I? Is this Shoreline? Gourmand is very cute. Okay, so this is slightly more interesting then. Because I can't go over here. I can just make a single run. Wait, what in the world? Oh wait, yeah! I'm an idiot, I forgot! Using passages resets your karma to your max karma. And I guess it also saves my food, or not saves my food, it's given me food. They're blind, right? Probably. Well, I could say, oh, I can't save actually. That kind of answers my question for me. Unless Shadow Monster. That's what I call these guys. What do I do? This game stresses me out. I don't like heights. I don't even have a fear of heights. I just don't like heights in this game. Oh, I can save here. I forgot. Yeah, there's berries. Is there a cat in the background? Is this graffiti here? Oh, shoreline. Shoreline. I should probably grab one of you guys. And hope there's no giant fishies. Lovely. I've gotten a lot farther. I've done a lot more today than I thought I would be doing today. It started off with me just messing around in Safari. I'm gonna have so much more limited movement, which I'm not used to after the slug hats I have been playing. So I'm gonna have to be more careful about this part. Oh shoot! Scavengers over here. I did not realize that would be a thing. Otherwise I would have saved. And you know what? I'm going back to save. Big lore. Well, the last lore I got was a bit underwhelming. So this is gonna be big lore. Big lore for a big slug cat. It's gonna be the most exciting pearl I've ever seen. It's gonna be worth 1,000. What was that noise? Why did that sound so different? It's gonna be worth 1,000. It's gonna be worth 1,000 trips to Shoreline. Just this single pearl. Why do I look a bit pale here? Am I healthy? Gourmand, are you okay? Alright, time to get another pearl for my collection. Well, this is the first time I've met you here. Hello, little creature. Are you lost? I'm sorry to say that there's nothing here for you. There's you. You've been given the gift of communication, so I can only imagine that you have met 5 pebbles. You must already understand how little of me remains functional. However, it is nice to have someone to talk to after all this time. My last visitor was very sick, so their visits here were not for very long. Ah, I can only hope to remember them for as long as I can in my current state. Maybe you know them. They left some time ago. My last overseer watched them head to the west. Perhaps they were returning home with what little time they had left. You are welcome to stay as long as you desire, little creature. It is nice to have company. Well, I have a pearl for you. What is that? Ah, you would like me to read this. It's a bit dusty, but I will do my best. Hold on. Did you find this beyond the retaining wall? I can't imagine another place you might. These are the final operating logs of a transit control tower. They regulated the inbound and outbound traffic of shipments to and from our facility. This log shows the point at which the caravan suspended their final shipments and became frozen in time as they remain now. While some of the machinery out there has ceased function due to age and decay, others were purposely ordered to stop during the final moments before our creator's global ascension reached its conclusion. Well, it's not quite global ascension. I'm sure you've seen the world my creators left behind then. The surface beyond the facility walls is a sea of mud, ruins, and thick plant life. The ground out there is almost like water, and few things remain stable. Ancient structures uncovered by fissures, only to be buried again. The land around the retaining wall eroded long ago, and the subway system that connects me to my distant piers was eventually made into a network of railway bridges. They were used to ship construction material until the surface became too dangerous. The ground beneath us is like an artificial mountain, with a layer of clouds that covers it. The few that rejected living above those clouds could only choose to venture as far into the expanse as they could. There were rumors that you could see the sky if the fog became thin enough. I wonder if those rumors were true, or just optimistic stories. Holy, that's a lot of words you just told me, missus. That's a lot of words. What do I say to that? I'm probably gonna have to read that again, but I guess it's telling me about outer expanse. I'm gonna have to get a bit of food before I go to collections. But yeah, my collections would be a bit spoiler for Nettie, so I am aware of that and will take that into consideration. Your presence is still welcome. It's not. Oh shit! No, I have a plan for me to relook at this. Hold up. I'm a genius. There we go. Okay, let me just read through this again. Did I find this beyond the retaining wall? I can't imagine another place you might. Final operating logs. Okay, so that reminds me of the final logs. There was a mask factory, and that's kind of what Industrial Complex was, and that was sort of shut down. And I noted that because there's obviously a pearl about it being the last time in its use, it was obviously purposefully shut down, and they kind of talk about that here a bit. Well, of course, we had inbound and outbound traffic of shipments to and from the facility. I guess that shows the point at which they suspended their final shipments became frozen in time. Some has ceased to function, others were purposely ordered to stop during the final moments before our creator's ascension, and not global ascension. Global ascension is what the iterators are still looking for. The world the creators left behind, surface beyond the facility walls, the sea of mud, ruins, and thick plant life. The ground out there is almost like water, and few things remain stable. I wonder what they mean by that. Subway system that connects me to my distant piers was eventually made into a network of railway bridges. That's interesting. I wonder what that means. Subway system that connects me to my piers was made into a network of railway. I guess it's just saying that the subway system expanded to become a whole network. They were used to ship construction material until the surface became too dangerous, which happened at some point. The ground beneath us is like an artificial mountain with a layer of clouds that covers it. Well, that's interesting. The few that rejected living above those clouds... Wait, what? Okay, I'm confused. When I think of that, like, city above the clouds or whatever, I think of, like, Metropolis. Interesting. Few that rejected living above those clouds could only choose to venture as far into the expanse as they could. Oh, so that's probably what they mean, but I don't know what it means, like... Oh, okay, wait, the ground beneath us is like an artificial mountain with a layer of clouds that covers it. So I think when they say, I was thinking for some reason it's like the clouds are beneath us now, but no, I think it's probably above us. Like the ground is like an artificial mountain, the layer of clouds is covering it. And then Metropolis and like the city stuff is above the clouds. Okay, that makes sense. The few that rejected living up there could only choose to venture as far into the expanse as they could. There were rumors you could see the sky if the fog became thin enough. Okay, so there's a lot of fog. Good to know. Good to know. There we go. Rain World. Well, I got 2 pearls today, so that's pretty cool. And thank you everybody for watching my edit of this April 12th live stream. And I shall see you in the next Spearmaster episode. Farewell.